Important elements of the INSEAD experience are also created by you as participants yourself. So we're very happy to now have the Valedictorian Address by Damilola Adisa.
Good afternoon, everyone. It is an honor to be here today representing my fantastic classmates. Good afternoon to the faculty. We welcome all our families and friends. Thank you for joining us today. I must have thought I was Superwoman. All I had to do every other month was rush from the office to the airport, flash my Super S sign at the boarding gate, and travel to an INSEAD classroom to learn about how to change the world. Did I really think it would be so easy to juggle a full-time job, a young family, and an intense MBA program? After we introduced ourselves on day one in France, Singapore, and Abu Dhabi, I realized I was not alone in this madness. There were people, not just from one or two other nationalities, but from over 53 different nationalities who felt this way, all very intelligent, with very strong opinions. We knew we were all in the right place. We came for change, and this became our key learning point. We were at a turning point in our lives, and this change was necessary. Most of us were not even sure what shape this change will take, but we knew it meant we had to be open to new ideas and new ways of doing things. For me, this change began early in the program with a simple trip to the Fontainebleau Forest during our outbound experience. It was my first time in a forest, and this seemed unusual to my LDP team. For some reason, they could not understand how I had grown up in Africa and I'd never been inside a forest before. Although I had spent my childhood in an urban city, Lagos, you will agree with me that it is definitely easier for me to find a forest in Africa than to have to travel all the way to France to find one. It revealed to me, though, that it is very easy to choose to live in your comfort zone and unconsciously deny yourself of experiences that are within your reach. A year ago, we started our emotional and physical journeys. Perhaps, like me, you were less prepared for the emotional journey, but this was so necessary to help us to reconnect with who we truly were. We missed birthdays, weddings, school performances. We did not spend enough time with our loved ones. Like some of us who could, I have my husband, my kids, and my parents here today, and I appreciate them for the sacrifices they have made this year. We all had unsuspecting individuals that selflessly took this journey along with us. To all our families and friends who have joined us here today, and those who are watching online, for every word of encouragement, for every offer to babysit, for providing a shoulder for us to lean on. Words cannot express our gratitude, and we say, thank you. We're thankful to the founders of this institution, without whom we may never have had this great opportunity. We say thank you to our dean, our professors, our program coordinators, faculty, and coaches. It was through your efforts and hard work that you have kept the vision of continuous learning and diversity alive at INSEAD. INSEAD, in this year, became the only school in the world to have 2 programs ranked in the top 5 executive MBAs. We are proud to be a part of this. In this period, we welcomed new babies. We took risks in our jobs, in our personal and work relationships. We became less fearful, choosing to align better with our inner dreams and callings, dreams that had stayed motionless within us for too long. The classes at INSEAD were serious, mind-opening, and impactful. But beyond the theories, our professors and coaches challenged our leadership styles and priorities, all with one goal in mind: to make us the best possible authentic versions of ourselves. As a class, we will remember the conversations during the coffee breaks, the lunches we had together, the dinners we shared, the fantastic parties we had. We'll remember the great food in Singapore, the desert safari in Abu Dhabi, the trips to Vietnam and China. We came out of our shells and shared our thoughts, our dreams, and our fears. In these moments, we connected, and these connections will go with us long after this ceremony is over. Imagine with me a home with a small room and a wall filled with certificates showing your achievements. With these various awards, you provoke your spouse almost on a daily basis to do better. This has been the case in my home until today. Yes, this is all about to change. In the true spirit of the INSEAD Wharton Alliance, I will not only frame and hang my certificate next to my husband's Wharton diploma, but will now make it an exaggerated routine to dust and polish this frame every single day. As we receive our certificates today and join the 50,000-strong alumni network of INSEAD, we are reminded that we do not walk alone. We now have lifelong friends all over the world who are always willing to help, who are unafraid to tell us the truth, and who will continue to hold us accountable. With this in mind, GEMBA 2016 and EMBA 2017 class, we again challenge ourselves with the words of Winston Churchill: to improve is to change. To be perfect is to change often. My prayer for us is that our thirst for knowledge and hunger for change will continue to drive us to take action on our dreams inspire our children to be all that they can be and to treat others fairly and with empathy, to go to places we would otherwise never have gone to remain true to ourselves, and to experience what it means to live a full life. So now we have come to the end of the beginning. Let us remember why we came here. We came looking for change and chose to stand apart and differentiate ourselves. While we have all embarked on various initiatives here, we have a responsibility to INSEAD, to ourselves, and to future generations to live based on a higher standard. Whether we stay in the jobs we're in now, we change careers, or we start something completely new, this standard remains the same for all of us. Some days will be a struggle, but on those days that you feel small and things are not moving as quickly as you'd like them to move, remember this African proverb. If you think you are too small to make a difference, then you have never spent the night with a mosquito. We look into the future through new lenses and say goodbye to a year well spent, filled with memories that will stay with us forever. We are grateful for the rare friendships that we have started here, and we know we only part briefly to meet again. We leave this auditorium today not just as INSEAD alumni, not just as ambassadors of this great institution, but as catalysts of change. INSEAD, founded on the principle of diversity, has shown us its value, and we are richer for it. In a world where diversity is being threatened and marginalized, we can remain paragons of unity. As leaders, we must share and advocate this mantra. We are stronger and more powerful now. We can positively change our world. We can be the superheroes we have now become. Congratulations to all of us.